Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is 9:45 a.m. on the 12th of January and I have just gotten off the cruise ship after spending a week on board. I'm currently in Marseille and we are going for a little road trip out to Monaco. So we got a taxi from the cruise port back into Marseille city where we've just left mum and my sister with all the bags, and dad and I are just walking to go pick up our rental car because we actually are driving to Monaco and back. We are also spending one night there, so I'm very much looking forward to this trip to see all the sights, and I like watching the Formula One as well, so to go see parts of the track is going to be pretty fun. The difference with this trip though is that because we are in Europe, everything is different. So they drive on the right side of the road, on the left side of the car, and then back home we drive on the left side of the road but on the right side of the car. So it's going to be flipped. Thankfully dad is the one driving, but I'm going to be navigating, so we're going to see how we go. This is our car for the next day and a half-ish. It's going to be so weird being a passenger but being on the right hand side of the car and dad's driving on the left. It's going to be a bit weird to get used to. And the other thing is, like, roundabouts, we're going to have to go around them anti-clockwise, whereas back home we go around them clockwise. It's a really fancy car as well. It's got like the digital dashboard. Okay, our first stop is Cairns. We just ate our lunch and we packed some rolls from the cruise ship before we got off. Now we're just going to have a walk down by the harbour as well and maybe go see where they hold the film festival. But we're going to also stop in at least one more place on the French Riviera as well on our way to Monaco. So the weather is really lovely. It's sunny, it's a little bit windy, but it's not too cold, which is nice. They've even got a little red carpet set up as well on one of the sets of stairs. There's so many big yachts in the harbour as well. They're all so fancy and big. Okay, we're back in the car and we're on our way to Antibes now. That is our second stop, and I think the last one before we get to Monaco as well. We also have like this really big sunroof in the car. Okay, I am in Monaco. It's now 4:30. We've kind of just been walking around for a little bit. I think we're on the way to the Nike store for my sister to have a look at that. And then we're going to head down towards the casino and the harbour. But I'm really excited to be here. We've come down to the Monaco harbour. So we found the start line of the Monaco Grand Prix track, and you can see there's the pole position and all the other grid boxes for when they line up on the grid for the race. So we're just walking through Casino Square now, and there's the Monte Carlo Casino. I'm so happy that I was able to see where the start finish line is and have a look at like the grid and everything, because I like watching the Formula One, and Monaco is just like an iconic race. So obviously when I found out that we were going to have time, I was like, let's do a kind of 2-day trip to the French Riviera and include Monaco. And we ended up staying at night here, which is even better. So we're going to get more time to explore everywhere in the daytime tomorrow. So this is where we're having dinner tonight. I got another pasta for dinner and dad got a pizza. Okay, we came back to the harbour to have a look at night time, and there's so many lights on. It's 7:30, we finished dinner, which was nice, and then I came to the supermarket and I got a tub of ice cream for us to share, and now we're just going to walk back to our hotel. We do have to walk up the hill kind of like from this street up towards the casino and then up some stairs to get to our hotel. But because like Monaco is like on the side of like a hill, almost like on a cliff. It's like there's stairs or hills everywhere. So we're almost back to the hotel, but because some of the streets in Monaco are so steep, they give you like outdoor escalators. So we're just going up one of them now because the stairs are very steep. Good morning guys, it is the 13th of January. I forgot to update last night, but pretty much got home, we had ice cream, and then I went to bed about 9:30. It's currently 8 AM and I'm just leaving the hotel to go walk around the full F1 track. Okay, we have just left the start finish line now, so I'm gonna start the walk. I think the track is about 3.3 kilometers in total. We're walking up the hill from turns 2 towards Casino Square, and the hill is actually really steep. Okay, next stop was Casino Square, which is where I've just passed, and now we're heading down towards the Fairmont hairpin bend. Okay, I've just come around the hairpin and I'm heading down the hill towards the tunnel now. Okay, there's like another Formula 1 car there, how cool. So now I'm just about to walk through the tunnel. Literally so happy, like I'm walking through the tunnel now of the Grand Prix track in Monaco. Like that is crazy to say. Like I honestly didn't think that I would be coming here on this Europe trip because it wasn't originally planned. But the fact that I get to do this now and we did decide to come here, I'm actually loving it. You can still see some of the markings over there. And we're coming back down past the harbour towards the Nouvelle Chicane. So this kind of area is near where the Nouvelle Chicane usually is when the track's set up. Last time we walked by the harbour, we were up high. So now I'm like walking down next to all the yachts and they're actually like huge. Like they're so big when you're actually like standing here near them. They're also fancy as well. Like imagine being able to own one of them like that. And this is like the swimming pool complex part of the track. I believe that is the Prince's Palace up there. Now this is around La Rasque, one of the last turns of the track. Coming around like one of the final corners of the track before we're back onto the straight. Okay, we're back on the final straight now and you can see like the grid marked out on the road as well. And we're back at the finish line now. I do find it pretty interesting how they like take the streets of Monaco and like turn it into the Formula 1 track. But that was such a cool thing to do, to walk around the whole track, and it's definitely something ticked off my bucket list. And maybe one day I'll come back when it actually is the race weekend and maybe get to watch the race. Who knows? So it's 10:30 and I've just gone back to meet my family and we're going to start slowly making our way towards the Prince's Palace. But right now we're going up these escalators because it's so steep. At this part of Monaco they've got like stairs and then they've got an escalator as well. So we're at the top now of all the stairs and escalators. We were right down the bottom of that hill. We've come into this like Formula 1 store. We've got all the helmets and everything and some tyres as well. It's pretty cool to see. On the way up towards the Prince's Palace now. Imagine living in one of these apartments and you literally look over like the whole harbour. Like I just can't believe like they'd be so expensive. We've made it up to the palace in Monaco. We found another lookout point with another kind of small harbour and all these high rises and all the big yachts as well. We're up so high in Monaco now and this is so cool to see like all the different like apartments like and all the yachts and the mini harbours and just the view is absolutely stunning from up here. We just went into the cathedral in Monaco and they had obviously like all the stained glass, like it's like a really old cathedral and it was absolutely like stunning. It was so pretty inside and they had all these tombstones on the ground of like past princes and princesses as well, like in the cathedral. Now we're back on the other side of the headland overlooking the main port area in Monaco. Okay, we're on the bus back to the hotel now. Lunch today is a ham and salad sandwich with some cheese. Okay, we finished with lunch and now we're back in the car leaving Monaco. We're heading back to Marseille for tonight as well. We've made it to the first point of the lookout. We're heading up to the lookout point, which is called Tete de Chien, I think, and we've got to walk pretty much 1k uphill to get there now because we can't drive all the way up. So we're off the road now and we're hiking up to the top of the lookout. And we made it all the way to the top of the lookout point. You can see all of Monaco from up here. Okay, now heading back up. It's crazy how there's just like no railing there. And I'm just like walking on the rocks on the side of the cliff. Okay, now we're heading back down the mountain. The view from at the top of the lookout was amazing. You could see everything from up there. It's 3:45 and we've just stopped at one of the petrol stations. I got some sour lollies and a bottle of Coke as well. We've got about an hour left till we get to Marseille. Okay, we're back in Marseille now, so I'm going to end the Monaco vlog there. I had an absolutely amazing time visiting the country and also the south of France on the way. Just everything in Monaco was amazing. That viewpoint was good, and just seeing all the Formula One like statues and memorabilia and all of that as well was pretty nice to see. I'm very, very happy. So thank you guys for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.